The Tasmanian government is continuing to resist calls to release the terms of reference of a review it's commissioned into how the hospitality industry will be affected by its cashless gaming card policy. But the government has released new details about how the review will be conducted. Advocates fear it's being influenced by the industry and will be used as an excuse to water down the scheme.
The stakes are high and the future of Tasmania's nation-leading mandatory cashless gaming card is on the line.
The government is seeking to justify walking away from their pre-commitment card.
MPs want more information about a Deloitte review commissioned by the government, which will examine the impact the cashless card will have on Tasmania's hospitality industry.
The review will be delivering, I think, a rationale to the government to start backpedalling on its commitment to the card.
The government still hasn't released the terms of reference, despite calls from politicians and the media. The document it has released details the phases of the review. Phase 1 will be gathering the views of key stakeholders. Who they are will be guided by the state government. 2, understanding how a card would change gambling behaviour, including whether it would push people to other forms of gambling. 3, estimating how much the cards would actually minimise harm. 4, modelling how the card would impact the hospitality industry and measuring how much would be saved by reducing problem gambling. The 5th phase is delivering the report.
It's got industry fingerprints all over it. It uses industry framing and language.
We will work through and make the right decisions in the best interests of Tasmanians. We're all committed to harm minimisation.
The Minister in charge of implementing the cashless gaming card, Roger Yensch, has had to divest shares he owned in one of Australia's largest hotel and gaming operators. He sold the shares worth just over $2,000 on Monday, the day he was asked about them by the ABC.
Well, Rogers has detailed his interests ever since he was a Member of Parliament, and so he's divested his interests, and as he should.
Meanwhile, the fate of the pre-commitment card scheme is far from a sure bet. Lucy McDonald.